Hello guys! So today I'll be giving you some tips on how not allowing cancer to be an ugly process full of depression, especially because of the hair loss that may come with it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so first things first. I feel that women especially that are diagnosed with cancer, one of the very first things that comes to mind is I'm gonna lose my hair, I'm gonna be bald, I'm gonna be ugly, I'm gonna look like a man, la yada yada yada. Because that was definitely one of the first thoughts that I had, because death didn't even cross my mind. It was all about my hair. And the hardest part about it was me being afraid of one day just waking up and being bald and just seeing myself in the mirror and feeling depressed, feeling ugly, feeling unattractive, because as women our hair is such a precious thing. It can be very depressing to just one day wake up and start feeling a bunch of hair just falling off. So yeah, I remember when my doctor said, well, you could always just cut it off and make a wig out of your own hair. It was something that was really tough for me, and I cried when the doctor told me that. I was like, what the F? Like, really? You're just gonna tell me that? My hair is so freaking precious. But at the end of the day, hair is just hair. So even before I actually started losing hair, I wasn't exactly sure if I was gonna lose or not, but my doctor told me it was very likely for me to. And my nurse said, well, it might or might not fall off. So I had hope, but I didn't want to be unprepared in case I did lose my hair. So about a month into my chemo, I started looking into wigs, and I had always wanted to be blonde. Ooh, I told my mom, I'm gonna dye my hair blonde one day and I'm gonna look like Shakira. And then, I walked into this whole cancer journey and I was like, well, if I'm gonna lose my hair, I'm gonna have fun with it. So I walked into a wig store and I saw all these wigs, and so I tried some on. I tried some short ones, some brunette ones, and then I saw this blonde one and I was like, oh my goodness, what I've been looking for. So I tried it on, and what could I say? I fell in love. I felt like Shakira. Shakira's hot. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be a blonde goddess through this freaking process, and I'm gonna feel hot because blondes are hot and I'm hot, so put it all together and it's fire. Not really, but yeah. So I bought this wig, and this might sound really bad, but I went in there and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to deal with this cancer thing for a couple months, so I might as well take advantage of it. So luckily for me, the owner was there, and I was like, hey, I just got diagnosed with cancer a month ago, and I came to buy my first wig, so you think I get a discount? Yep. I used the cancer card. And he was like, oh man, what type of cancer? And I said, Hodgkin's lymphoma. And I showed him the little bump that I still had on my neck. He was like, oh yeah, I can give you 15%. And I was like, yeah, thank you. Whatever, like 50% is 50%. So it went down to like $45 for this wig. And it's synthetic hair, so I can't really use heat on it or whatever, but I really liked the color, the curls, so I was really happy with it. And for a discount too, dang, it's definitely a good day. So I drove home, my blonde wig, feeling like Shakira, pumping to like, my hips don't line, I'm starting to think it's... And I get out of my car, and my parents are like, wow, this girl really actually bought a blonde wig. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I was happy. That automatically made them happy, so whatever. It was fun. And then I actually started losing hair like that week or that day. I got in the shower, and girls lose hair. I mean, we're supposed to lose 100 hairs a day, so you know, I was used to seeing some fallout, but that day specifically, it was a lot more than usual, so I was like, you know what, it's starting, it's a thing. I'm gonna lose my hair, but it's cool. I got my wig, so I wasn't too sad. It wasn't too shocking, or not as shocked as I initially thought it was gonna be. And so, you know, I washed my hair like normal, just kind of like, and I noticed it got super freaking tangled. I couldn't even detangle it with conditioner. So I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I started freaking out. So I got out of the shower, and I tried detangling myself. Oh my god. It felt like knots in there. It was not cool. So I called over my mom, and I was like, Mom, this is not how it's gonna go down. I will not chop all my hair off. I'm not gonna let cancer make me like go Britney Spears and just freaking chop it off. Like, we're gonna detangle my hair, and I'm gonna be in charge of this situation. So, long story short, my brother and my mom were sitting there, one on each side, detangling my hair for 2 hours that night. Dos horas. And it hurt. Definitely hurt, because some of the hair was loose and, you know, supposed to not be on head, but from detangling, also some of my still attached hair came off. But after we were done, there was definitely like the biggest hairball you can imagine. It was so much hair, and I was like, wow, what the heck? I'm freaking hairy, because it looked like I hadn't lost any hair. So I was pretty happy. I was like, okay, well, the journey's starting. I have a huge freaking hairball on the floor, and my mom actually saved it and put it in a bag. I don't know. It was cool. We put it in a bag. And then that day, or actually the next time I washed my hair, I was like, you know what, I don't want to go through this tangling thing again. So I told my brother, I was like, you're gonna cut my hair. And my brother's not a hairstylist. He doesn't know how to cut hair. And fun fact, I was actually in hair school. I was attending Paul Mitchell, so I knew how to cut hair, but I wasn't just gonna cut my own hair. I mean, I can't see the back. So I was like, okay, we're gonna take some clippers, and you're just gonna cut a straight line just with it, and just go with it. So he did, and I cut my hair up to like my shoulder. I'll include a picture so you can see what I'm talking about. One of my tips would be to not allow cancer to take control over your hair loss process. I decided to take it slow. I first cut my hair, like I said, to my shoulder, and it was definitely a new look for me, but it got me adjusted to change, because, you know, today was just a cut to my shoulder, but I didn't know how fast my hair was gonna start falling off, and before I knew it, I was gonna be bald. So I actually ended up in the hospital a couple days because I got a fever and I couldn't fight it. My body was too weak, my white cell count was too low, so I had to go to the ER, and I was there for 3 days. Ooh, my hair got so tangled from just sitting in that bed that once I got home, my new haircut was up to my jaw. So yeah, in less than a month, my hair went to almost touching my butt to touching my jaw. So it was definitely a change, but it wasn't as drastic or as sad as I thought it was gonna be, because when you're in that situation, you realize how important other things are. You know, you notice how important your life is. Hair will grow back. You can fix hair, but you can't fix other things. It just makes you appreciate so many things a lot more, like your family, your pets, friends that actually care about you. So your hair just really goes from being on top of the list to the bottom of the list, you know? All you want to do is go into this journey and fight and get through it, because there's definitely a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just hard in the beginning because you're thrown into this journey that, first of all, you didn't ask for. You know, it's not like, oh, well, I got pregnant. You know, you could prevent a pregnancy. You can't really prevent cancer so much. I was thrown into this journey, and, you know, I decided to kind of take control of as much as I could, which was really just my hair and just being positive. But yeah, so my hair went to my jaw, and then it still got tangled, and you could kind of see that I was balding. You could see my scalp. So I was like, you know what? I grabbed the biggest guard on clippers, and I went in there, and my hair looked weird. I was not expecting it to look that kind of bad, but and then I just kind of got shorter from that. I went down to guard 1, which is, you know, it's pretty short. It's like that much. So at that point I did look almost bald. But I also decided not to completely shave my head, and I think that's a really good tip, because if you completely shave your head, you just have no starting point for your hair to start growing back. So actually, so I cut my hair using the number 1 guard, and then a month later my hair started growing. So I think it's actually better not to shave all your hair off and leave a little. I mean, it worked for me, so maybe it'll work for you. I don't know. So this is the wig. It's actually a Milani. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. They came out with wigs for the first time because they're known for their extensions. Kylie Jenner has extensions with them. It's all real human hair, so I can do whatever I want with it. But yeah, so I bought this wig because my hair is about the same color and it was the same length. So I was like, you know what? I have the blonde one for whenever I want to feel like Shakira, and then I'll get a natural brunette one for the normal days when I don't necessarily want to look like Shakira. And I love it. It's just kind of, you know, those days when you feel ugly. It's not all just sunshine and flowers, of course. I am comfortable with walking around in my house with my family without a wig on, because they're my family. They're not gonna judge me. Even if I do look ugly, you know, they're obviously not gonna tell me that. Whenever I do feel kind of low, I can always just reach for one of my wigs and put it on, and, you know, it'll give you some happiness, because it's hard to lose your identity. You know, just kind of look in the mirror and feel ugly because you didn't choose this haircut. So I don't think women should suffer, you know, feeling ugly on top of going through so many things like chemo. So wigs definitely are a must. Or, you know, I don't know, something that will give you confidence and make you feel beautiful, because you need all the positive things you can get, you know? And for me, wigs really, really helped me throughout this process. And I've actually gotten a lot of compliments on this wig. This girl once came up to me and she was like, hi, my name's, I think her name was like Kimberly or something. And I was like, hi, I'm Maria. And she goes, I like your hair. And I said, thanks, it's a wig. And then she looked at me like, but whatever. I don't know why she looked at me weird. My hair looked flaky, even if it was fake. So, yeah. Jeez, I might have a little too much self-confidence. But hey, the cool thing, my doctor's office actually offers free wigs. I'm not sure what brand they are, but they always had a few. And one day, I walked in there for my chemo and I saw this wig and I was like, oh, I have to try it on, I have to try it on. So they let me try it on and I'm gonna go try it on right now so you can see what I'm talking about. So it was this wig with bangs. You know, it was personally not my favorite hair color, but I tried it on and I was like, ooh, girl. I don't know, I liked it, and my nurses said I looked good, so I was like, you know, whatever. So they gave it to me for free, which was really awesome of them. I do know that there's cancer support groups out there or whatever that give discounted or free wigs to patients. You guys should definitely check that out because, you know, wigs are kind of expensive, so you can get them for free or a discount. That's awesome. I loved it. This was definitely a different hairstyle for me. But it's good to have variation because it makes it even like a more funner process. I mean, is funner even a word? No. A more fun, more enjoyable process because you can play around, you can have your alter egos, you can, you know, experiment. And I just can't stop staring at myself anymore. Oh gosh, wigs are awesome, honestly, because trust me, without hair I look like a boy. So no matter how old you are, I would really highly recommend wearing wigs. But if you want to rock your short hair, natural, bald look, you know, I'm not judging you. And it's not a matter of fitting society because, oh well, girls should have long hair. It's a matter of making yourself feel good about yourself, you know, throughout this process, because at the end of the day, you're what matters. How you feel is what matters, because not a lot of people will understand what you're going through. So if a wig can make you happy, if throwing on some makeup will make you happy, do it. Even if you're just gonna lay around, you know, your house, just make yourself feel beautiful. And you know, I feel like that really, really, really helps. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if it was kind of all over the place. I hope my tips were helpful. If it weren't, I'm sorry. Just kind of disregard this video forever. I'll definitely make some more videos. So yeah, like and subscribe, and until next time. Don't forget, you're beautiful inside and out, and don't let boys or society or anybody else tell you otherwise, because you know what? They're the ones going through cancer. Go up to them and be like, shut up, I'm hot.